GMTV so. Ebra so say some who do a yaboa no say enyume no sia kan kase no ye de ebesomo. And some ne dosu de bedi makotani bi enye.
Ghana man payin na ado danko kufadozi atuga achemu de. Yes, we ne on money growth rate na says ya de wobo modern paddle by ye na we to make baby odo odru.
Sanso ena enkane mampani ede ato empa ahemfo no mpani fo wobono apoe mantemu se bibi akoso mamu na enya pa mu kan wo ma no enya adwuma.
Well, economy who and some semi NPP for friends some 12 winship and it's for shy and some 12 winship and that NPP for what in some 12 winship shada and somewhere row go no or 10 cantaman to Yama ya the boss shop.
Sanso ena PNC amunyo koni bi ekoma bi dia to dwa sa wo ya panini ya iwa fikro ni mu a twon hu efa firi ko no ensanse muti sa de omo edo befa emra kwan so. Abusiafo ensam weni afoforo pi ena nyumre yaboaboa no ede ebesom wa obi man so die wom awokansie die wom sanso ena dwadie nyina so etatache de besom wa nyumre na nyumre timbesom de na enyumako bi adaroma yamfa sedano bi ma etama heba and prayer center for osi ade bia ese public mu ewo makati na won hwa ema wo ho so pan se eyesu mu anasa hunamani die for yiche mu ewo no mu ma wo ento wentu yade na sekwa emfa ema wo won branches near me ensa ena wo mai mu kokuma se a wo mo ewo atontu agugu severe junction sanso ena gbechire wo kotu bompa eno ayetama chairman Sanso abanka dia pokwa sima ya so kese no ankasa ewo hono ma wo ba mpelefo ebe show yi pa wo ba no ayira na so page ma hudo bi ana wa frɛ wo ewo 0244848053 ana 0244970845 ana
Ejama Media College EGMC na ya nebo 10 9 ya bete oye emofra another amanfo one any sort of window pada way and some show edgeman be so bakan akan kas yebo ewa kasafoni do anampo kasefrido na wobosua mbrames wo so camera mu editing video and audio editing hinano eba obecho papa damaran so and MCR edwuma no so obecho na ehu edwuma no mu ye papa ebe fi ha bokwoze na ekwonsa na edwuma de na nyimu pa ye ma owomo oyenyi desam mo mi na ne de se yame wa dom na ewia yemo attachment so aka won attachment ni nya na chi no ewie na se gbo mo mo pa na so also mpanyinfu enyu paza wobasan afa wo EGMTV ya meya nsɛmtwerɛni mapa na moko school ɛwɔ EGMC na meka Ejama Media College ɛwɔ ɛnako school o senda yɛ simo papa ɛmo bɛyɛ nsɛmtwerɛfo ɛmapa frempanyinfo wɔ 024-972-9673 024-972-9673 from wana ɛne wan ɛndwetwe nkɔmɔ
abusiafo anyumre yi akenkanfo no de ɛyɛme Oba pa akria danka meni abema
Ejata Kabanadola na from Ejata koko school time was occupied Cassia Bobrede na I Castro the destroyer
I was there for yen try a hotel ba the people were in family
Ebusfiana mensha ensam na se enfama wo de na mekupe mu ewo Ghana man pahin na ado danko ekofu ado ne akache na ededa dwumedi bi kodo wo enkrapompone mantem yara oye Spark Up Summit na ono enokasa wo dwumedi ase yehwe omani hene gross domestic product bi we do ne da wo hwe na wa mo gine ye pa wo pia na wo kudur oye be ohanyechemu enum na wa aboa omani yene economy so etum egina brand papa. Abra Ghana Mampehin Nana Adodankwe Kufado Oracle Sawa Spark Up Summit Okodo Ewa Enkampunimantim Asno Ena Ozu Tugwa Echemude Owomude COVID Aba Nanso Oya Dam Warbo Modern Pada Wabayi Ejuma Anada Wabadin Shebugwa Kwema Omani Hen Gross Domestic Products No Owotum Epin Akonenyim Oye Ohanyichemu Enum Ochemude Abra Woditumi Shanensa wa Afimpi Maybe ne du Nsienimuno Na Omani Yeka Yeni GDP na Ojina Ohanyichemu Ebasa Echiripo Anan 3.4%. Onunti and ono sorbo no madnapa na wetum edimuduma. Obama yane gross domestic products ni etum akone yimie pa. Na omanpanyin okasabiom no ena ochemu de obabuanso emma ankwankru ejumoku a wowo amano ne nso etum egina ye pa. Afe ye ka oye investors and afe facility agencies and private service providers inano. Wonso botum akwonim ewo Ghana investment potential mu na bibia etum akoye papa Jumedi Ghana investment
in January 2017 I encourage all of us to take it upon ourselves to help government build a business-friendly economy that will enable our nation get to the stage where the exploitation of the opportunities that are available to us will help us build an optimistic, self-confident, self-reliant, and prosperous nation, a Ghana beyond aid. Towards realizing this vision, government has made deliberate efforts at determining the investment priorities of our country and taken steps to mobilize the necessary resources for the growth of these priority areas. This is because we want to help transform Ghana from being a mere producer and exporter of raw materials to a value-added industrialized economy that will provide opportunities, jobs, and prosperity for all Ghanaians, thereby creating a wiser nation that is a wealthy, inclusive, sustainable, empowered, and resilient one. Government since 2017 has put in place measures needed to reduce the cost of doing business, improve the business environment, and made the Ghanaian economy not only one of the most business-friendly economies in Africa, but also one of the fastest-growing economies in the world between 2017 and 2020, averaging 7% GDP annual rates of growth, up from the 3.4% rate we inherited in 2016. Indeed, with the economies of many countries around the world in recession in 2020, having recorded negative growth largely as a result of the COVID-19 pandemic, Ghana's economy was one of the very few that still managed to record a positive GDP growth. That is 0.1% in 2020, albeit significantly reduced from the average levels of 7% per annum that we had become accustomed to in 2017, 2018, and 2019.
For Yanto and some so that Sujinamu, our Ghana Mampani, Akachina, na Mammy, or Benfo Ya in Tiamwa Bedu, our emolument committee, Mammy, almost Sanka Ghana Mampani, Yam Fussy cabin can cut to your home. Now Ghana Mampani, Chom says, Sky they can cut your one dear. One more empty freeze on that young farm COVID-19, Wobrana, young Fantim Kuntaya, dear no. Na war Okotuma Busna Nedika Mampani Cas answer me na what Chum say when we saw man fast as some no anya jumanti were general receipt or shares or no. A fitty of a purpose with general debasy August or Sanamuno, when we says can you know one tea and free so. And today Wakasa Sikani in our Aboma, Sikan Asumbo, Ghana Sikano, a impim a hernu Edia Samsung, a hand colony at Diosun and 237,974 Ghana cities, and a nay what to me assigns our check now. Bobus Miana let us meet the 2nd September and or sign check no Edecoma pension and salaries account work controller and account general department or the come out say one more enquiry near COVID-19 and hobra and in some no your dankita mudia no elman penny as so yako yura Eugene Ahin no didn't seminar at central for any.
We also believe that in the fight against corruption, no president has done more than Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo in the fight against corruption. No other president, and there are facts to back it up. I mean, take a look at the accountability institutions of state. For example, you look at Parliament, look at the judiciary, you look at SHRAJ, you look at the Auditor General, you look at the Attorney General's office. If you look at the funding that was sent to these 5 accountability institutions of state, the 2017 figures, for example, you see, I mean, these are not my own making. You can look through the budget, do the calculation for yourself and see if I'm being truthful or not. For some reason, when the president received his accrued salary from January to August this year, I mean, it was noticed that the directive he gave had not been enforced. Let me use that word. So, leading by example, on Thursday, the 2nd of September, he wrote a check amounting to 237,974 cedis to the pensions and salaries account of the Controller and Accountant General's Department to reflect the decision he has taken to freeze salary increments for himself. I travel with the president on every single trip, and in the trip to the United Kingdom first for the Global Education Summit and then subsequently to Germany, the president did not use this trip. I don't know where he got his information from. This LXDIO was not the flight used by the president. I would know because I travel with the president everywhere he goes. If he did, I would know. So this information he put out there, at least to be charitable to my senior, was not correct.
Ebusiana yetwa ensam no de kopwe mu ewa kanema mpanyin Yohani Dramani Mahama ne akachi ena mokopwe mu ewa ho wone aproba odishishado end the day enokopwe mu ewa bono epoye mantemu na meka that the bono east region na wonokopwe mu wa okada mpanyin for wo hinara ase na okopwe mu ewa Akina FM na radio station ho enokopwe mu wa Okasa no orichem den yehwe afin pime be ne duenu abayeto we na wominchi mo nsa ena wa mudi nkuku enso wanyehwe nanso afin pime be ne duenu anan 2024 abayeboto no de Portakasa no do or die say ye beye anade ewu anya da orkada or die bi die be bi anya no orkada mo medo mo nyeso ade wa papa da abo wo enta abo space biala wo hye wo afin pime be ne duenu ema abato no wo de fo we asem we hunu afi the mental abo space no obeye guo na wa mo nwa de wo da ma abo wo pa
Dana Mantini, Dada, how Nukuya Fire Francatuni, Emma NDC, Amanyokrono, John Dramani Mahama, and a Sunday on Nam Bono East Region, Ali Nana said, thank you so, or Kota Adeshiani Nina Afi, or Abatua Yatono, Afi 2020. Nanina Okopium was a team at radio station by my friend Akina FM, our Nathan 14 Commander D. Suja said, Osha Afi 2020 Abana, NDC Amanyokrono, and the Dinkuni, Nanso Abatuano, Etini Ekopium, our Supreme Court, and a Supreme Court in the two just said about your NPP and a Dinkunin. When you will say, Saturday, Bob Chrono, and a Dema NPP, and you can, and I want to be Dinkunin. Nanso, and I'm asking you, I want to bring now or Casa Fountain, or the about one at 2 months, and the Wapene Amasin, you cost to a mind down in there. You know what the two just said, after 2024, I buy a better idea. Already, or catch a gun and anybody said, a bay do or die. If it's a Saturday one, as you are a dear a free about a course to 2020 and it is on the one and I am from so I would one year and it's in after 2025 and one and cinema sound from 20 years.
It was a very election ultimately say you understand, but the Supreme Court say for the peace of this nation. He now recognizes it. Your man Nana Akufo-Addo. He is the recognized leader. We've accepted the Supreme Court judgment. But the point is, I say maybe a BCP are not good answer. Yes, in the 2020 answer. Elections, no, it will be won or lost at the polling station. I see. And a polling station, they better do or die. Make us all die with that. They better do or die. The right thing must be done.
For Enkanama Penny, Yara John Dramani Mahama, na probo copy mo, Bono Apoemantemo. Now, Wakasa Yamun on him for Nippon for Hokasa and what almost say. So, my ways a BB Cosona, a Koye, and 3 years and a Coponia. One more channel mon come, one more fine song, among permanent cabibia and chaffer.
Abra nkano mampanyinism oman Ghana owura Yohani Dramani Mahama ordinary chemu ewo bono East Mountain mu no okupe oya ahemfo ho na asofo a wada Roman ano Botechiman Diocese Most Reverend Dominic Yaboanya ko a ono so Botechiman omanpanyin da Yohani Dramani Mahama kupe mu ewo nana ase na oda wona ase okechemu de oda wona ase de wetum ata nechi ewo afimpi mebi ne dwenu abaye to no mu na ono echi no na so okoshia oye regional executives ezema ND Samanyoku emu echi taifo hinano okoshia wonso ena ochem de oda wona sepa de afimpi mebie ne dwenu aban woto ma nemo de obesra pa wonbo womode no wonka humbom na wonbo na afimpi mebie edwenu anana beboto no nkunimzinye NDC Amanyoku no edia osan echemu biom de say afizi enya do betna wo ahwe ema Supreme Court anda sendibia kasno wetum esiginaye amano nkunimdi nemo de obobo no womode de obaye adwumaden na one additional police station bom na wabua wahwede obedu inkunim ewo abatu mu na afi collation centers awodo ni nanom obomonwa da hopa na wetum abomode na obedu inkunim ewo abatu ni mu oka chanfo won den wontum nkasa another won kasa emfa bibi on se bibi nkoye ewo manma memu mfonsuma wonka na obi biara ente
ye obone ene ye papa na yentimi nye neutral between good and evil sene okan no you say yes, Nana Yanamon politics. But say a dear corner bonnet, I was so mokan. If you say assassin Yamudia, more and a brofo better, more say more share, yes, so and son a brofo de Omobai Abain by and a buying for Abbey Ejewa brofo no. It is still more any Nipano nete. Say, and your man ye na nipa ne tete na enyoma edinga nana wona
yes say man ti me mo ase dey a twe se kan me twe to you na edi basa yo apa enti house of chief police said ya mama paso say aba na sano na mo di akoda Supreme Court I'm telling you, say, only a person has your sense of maturity about your emu. I'm telling you, say 2024 say, what are already a good man? And so, Yamil.
Ebusia yakwa ensample from Dianani in a day. Oncheri biara ena NDC Amayokun wadi NDC Professional Forum Shishato our City Hall our University of Ghana. Na ina wakasafa omani hene economy no ho ena wachom de omanpanyin na adodan ekufado bibia obakabia na COVID-19 nti and why dey bibia obakabia COVID-19 bibia na odosombo no COVID-19 na the men say no ena da NPP Amayokun no one so yen samtwafo nhie mu ensem ohu egu wo ochan kantamanto nyomam na ono ena oye chechofo pende NPP Amayokun owura John Bwedu no so akasa afadame ensem Abra and some chofu inshe mokodo ewe NPP Amayokun akachi no ena namdo ema chechofo penyin de NPP Amayokun owura John Bwedu akasa no en orochem de nkano mampehin Yohani Dramani Mahama one swafa kanena nkoshe niska ensamdo onimefo se tepe wana abrodo no oyada omani hene economy wontum ensom ye kra watete pansam no ansana omampehin na adodan kwakufado orebampom na ende wontum fasombo embo omampehin na adodan kwakufado de ono ene wa mo mani ne economy nimpo ayeden osanso echem ebiemu dem oman panyinda do Yohane Dramani Mahama na bredo no na yeka ato ahodo a yetwe pa yetwe ya ma sabiota freche oye condoms no ne afi nkrante hina no na yetwe eho tasa no so ontwe yekra enti orchema na chede NDC amayoku no ena omani ne economy no watote pansam na ansa na NPP amayoku no orbado yewura John Buedu asanso echem obiemu dem se yeshuma kata se dwum kankan ne proyo kodo ni hina no oman panyinda do Yohane Dramani Mahama na pendo ebi kodo yenhwe ebas ho ensamsam ni hina no ne pendo na de mensam hina epopo ya na ende obodo somborbo oman panyinda na adodan kwakufado enti ende wachema wonyi de mesombo hina emfi oyo oman panyinda na adodan kwakufado no do osende NDC amayoku no enwa ene wodi nkan be se oman no yene economy
enra almost ye bibi forum bi ema former Minister for Finance any no ena omo kasa na sankofo mienu ye dangerous people se ba ku ye finance minister na ba ku be ye president o so man no ebe ko form papa na de tene se omo mienu ye president no ye economy no e ko form ye papa for instance we share 2012 ye koto aba we share ekon omo fa so around November sika almost say in excess of 12 billion Ghana cedis just because ye koto aba 2009 abra President Kufuor efi power no na ye tume grow ye economy na ye be fa around 3.7% no adu 7.3%. Now you try to discover oil in commercial quantities. Now debt to GDP ratio no, you reduce from 250% in 2000 to 26% in the year 2008. Now you try to inflation so above form, now interest rate above form, and the jar economy ni mano. Mubeka ya sabre no, now you try grow cocoa from under 400,000 tons to over 800,000 tons. Now your projection is say by 2010 now cocoa production I hit 1 million. Almost by ebe so mu 50 up to 2016 almost fit or no more reduce GDP no from 7.3 and 8% no about 3.9. And the Mahama na sagleme project no no contract they buy they due to mu or parliament no and who sika $200 million. No mo say on basi 5,000 homes as we speak now no sika normal spending in 1,000 homes kra omutumi provide here.
I was young for Yanto and some so dear near Pogura, Amanyoko Bakwan, and say mu Eden Homenapa, a PNC, People's National Convention. And I much almost say, and tell you, Bios and Abu Sender also do know what trauma sit on church for point to make cool, my midget number, one way you know every more. Man betcha must send no crab beard in Nano brother, a beam to so many economy, so way you put no Kunano everywhere, friend so. One more teacher ni or Moses Danny Barney or Red David a passer, or you know every cool anymore. And on which I must say, we bear true and sense every cool. Show one found one to say cool and sense them. This had your own the war ever far and black so.
National Convention, I tell it the PNC, Amanyoko, and they one of the and sample frokra about the boom. Now, as a sample one, and Sunday of the boom, me say, one of a national chairman, and the Eddie Moses, Danny Bar, any Asimponum, Amanyoko, Franca to me, or two Franca de Mamo, after 2020, no, I David Apasra, and pay for me anyway, one of and continuity, one of, and shine one of to a kunya, what come one cry every Amanyoko, and I want me to say, and pay for me anyway, and Nepal, one of Ben Amanyoko, Bibia, one of Ebama, a police for actually 1 year pa. That's and some I was trying to dance. I have one church for family, I am a midget in Abilano, one of Rama minister, on time run on the funny debre, one of every air in some Asabi, and some no prayer as soon as well. Family, a year Amanyoko, every in some Abba other sugar.
Mr. David Apasara and Moses Daniba are guilty of the accusations in the petition. That they are removed from their respective offices pursuant to Article 49A4 of the PNC Constitution for misconducting themselves as prescribed in the petition indefinitely. We are saying that they are removed from office and they cannot carry themselves as officers of the party anymore. Mr. Apasara is no more the leader of the party. Mr. Moise Daniba is no more the chairman of the party.
If we go by this very agenda that I'm here to present to this our leadership, I think it will enhance us. It will even enhance the party very well. That 0-0 and then the 1-1-1-1 they are getting, it will surely go away, and then we'll start counting 30 per each of the police station. Imagine 30 votes per all police station. When you calculate it, we are more than, we will get almost 2,000 to 3,000 votes.
Now they could baby. Gatama we go cho insu for kofu go bi na agba na ewanyi na asamembra dam na waye na tetano divisional police command no won say so ne sisie bia he wa hango no wimu bia onya asangwetete kra impenifo wono ne edi no nyonyo na pa
Nancy Classic Emma Adesia Warnamo or Country no any Onimunian for boy liar. Nanuna in a order in Samuel and Joe for me said, Warnaman Sanka, any pami and sa, any pami and saying, Ewo Ayatesano, police command attacking. Now one bonny Nana said, Warnam Etsy, Ayadimaku, I a friend attack off, another sport and one Zuma would be said, Warnam Enamana do, Nimpon Warnam, Elbow Crun Hoban. Nano and a Warnam copy, a year a branch Onunu Ekuta Eye Kube Ahunibia, a what a Fiba Luma, Impono Oswagu, Eye Abontin, so Fabre Hodum Yentu Bola Ingu, and then I interview for a bomb modern after and said, Bola na Oswaguno, and yet and La Council. Platuna one Chimta one sa Esaka, Ubifu Prosa, and Adjuna, and any Panson, one engineer today, Bola Dodo Anibu, Nelena, Union for boy lie, so on the two Amapun in any said, Eye, you may be a warning, Etika, this year warning to Bola Gu, Basabasano. As in Puna, what I bet you looking at her, and it's what the Copa Points and Emma this year one to them one said, Obianya, and yet we may be so Musawa to Bola Atu Bedino, the new Begina, Stadium Rano, SCM.
Myself and my task force decided to go on a watchman type of, surveillance. When we got there, we first arrested this gentleman with a wheelbarrow, a full wheelbarrow of coconuts. There was a media report of a heap of refuse at the Achimota, at the Neutron side. Heap one. And we managed to clear everything and put a signpost there for anybody at all to know that we don't allow this kind of thing again. Lo and behold, we arrested him and we brought him here.
If you look at the distance between the roofs here and the high tension, I'm told that a few months ago one of the lines dropped and it almost took lives away. Any electrical problem by means of these lines dropping from the high tension, I'm sure it will be a matter that the whole country will be talking about. And that is where the media, where were the authorities? So we are being proactive. They will be served with final notices. They have been given several notices to relocate. They haven't done that. So they will be given the final notice. And of course, if they don't hit to it, then the assembly will use the laws and the local government to move them.
Ebusiana ono echuno ora Henry Kotia oye enkan pumpuni mantemu yana swafo nuchumoche orugbo edwuma pa nti se de menwa gino papa no orugbo edwuma ye one kochemu ewo oye leji kuku abatom pesuado no kopoemu ho no so no MC oho nso ye mame Evelyn Chum Jamira ono so one ensamchofo kasei.
We started this exercise since last week. And then we got here, we noticed that they are using electricity. Okay, sir. Electricity, they are using water illegally. Yes. And all this place is filthy. In fact, they have been doing open defecation here. So there's a need that the assembly will come in to clear them. so that we keep this place neat.
Any dankwan or mokachre say yentu. So, enti say mo my America krane so ye pepe. Oh, but any dana asame man be kachre. And end Tuesday and Monday and Tuesday. Or Chan Wednesday. Yeah, your papers, your papers, your BBA January to December. BBA say you chama ban yetia. Legman. I pay from your Muso Munimoshi.
Me, 35 years. Me, about 7 of ye. Lockdown about no, you might better be my say, Koya, and Yaska, if I hear a year, Mamma of ye. What you say? And I said, just say, from 9 to 30. How many do I must? What you say? Yes, say, Bibia.
If you go and I'll arrest you. You have no right to speak this way. Okay.
I was here for Yanto Sona, young confirm Mantemu, and tell you be able to meet Chamuyana. I would to break for 1 day. I would be a fashion share swap. Conform Hawaiian young Kuma, they announced more waiting at Chibi, a 2 to a Kokuma Bamua, 1 young Cristiano and Kono. And no more and acting IGP, a doctor, George Kufu Dampa, Wako Pimua, what is Kabia, 1 more alpha, Nudono Ama, Coma, Bufan, Abusia for Mamma Hana Edwin Central for Ekasai.
Acting Inspector General of Police, Oye Dr. George Akufo Dampare, Ono and Ordinary Kopemu Ewo in Finfinament Manina, ye Abofraba, Wedding Fishia, Akuno Madano, Oye Autu, Awubia, Afeshewedu, Okasana Ori Echemude, Asemi Abonipekisi, Oye na Rewuye Pa, the ende neighbor Efimum. Now we no Enochem the Yame Aduma September Busumi, Neda Otodo Edu Unwatre, and Abofrana Wapeno Crabio. Na Ono and Amdoso Emma Gomwa on one no IGP Kopemu one and Nasia, Wakotna say would do Abobo wash a corner for that and semi bottom waste for ano. Echinsuno, wash a corner approachable to Mababua, na oye Budumburam, oye BY when I do Bubuna, a man for Ebinum, walking the corner, semi Okasavonia, wash na we bun, enti on Amdo Emanina and Wakodemu painful. On Echuno, oye Hana Edu, ono Nibe Efimono, on the Ensam Jaffoca say and semi editu enim.
Unka so money on bedi. Obibi otutu onbia omehwe onipako yes omehwe the mran said the mran ten yani ni bedi mama makuma to mi mkrom sem bibi kakra de mami sem nje nti ama me yemu atom kakra me hu se mran no ye eduma me ya me bre akora we me bre asa na me nya no na se we bia oba be bibi ama me maki oyobi a oye ade pa Ebusua
yede and yenwa and sample from the Yako Ejra Setuduma say na hina in the Abrentia wa friend Ibrahim Mohameda Dodona Bonanbani friend Kaka Machu no aha ono ni won sam and a yejina na abrokupu ewo asem dibiano ena wo chemde Attorney General ne aswane ye aye crowd another wo bo won na wakọ ma aye committal proceedings no etum akodo papa na ne ina ye nimpe ba so da won sa she abrante ne woman bi no na wetumedi asem ne ye na wode ama hwan pa Abra oye lead prosecutor Chief Superintendent Kofi Blagoji one ensam chofo kasano eno orichemude oye Attorney General ashe oye committal proceedings ase woboshe oye duplicate court docket no wobotum edihu edwuma ye pa na osanso echem ebemude oye ada wodoto oye asemdibiafo enimde wode oye docket no akoden oye Attorney General ne asone na wonhwehwem emfa emwon ansana mowo bia no wetum edihu edwuma papa afen so docket was also edibi koma oye council no so oginam edemadam enkofi ono nso wode ebi kodan pa na ono ena wachem da approach phone so edi oye docket bi akodan oye Attorney General lawyers ahodo wo ni hanu da wo babua ahwe na bibia etum akoye pa na oye committal proceedings no wetum akodo na wabua ema asan bebi odo wodo tubia no was atom na oye council edema third accused person Mohammed Idi ono ena wachem da odo to court for enim dem oye ne client no oya da sabiu no enfan kakra de mint no go na akoden oya konfa nochi aban ayer sabia e won so orage ayer hwe e ho na se nyame adom na bibia ko wie peya obohwe na woni na aba na ensam owo bia no so wetum atwedo papa.
We confirm to the court that the docket is gone to the AG's office, and then counsel from the other side of the accused persons also confirmed that even followed to the AG's office. They said the police has given the docket to the AG, And then the AG are preparing to come to court to do the commuters. You know, it's not the police who do the commuters, it's the AG. So the AG will be in court. So the court agenda matter to 23rd. The police are not doing anything about the matter. It's wrong. Yes, it has been established by even counsel of the accused persons. And then he raised an issue that some of the accused were not too well. But he again indicated he followed out, the police took them to the hospital and they were taken care of. So these are the matter. The A3, but from the council, he followed out, the police took him to Confanoche and it's well catered for. We just do the work and hand it over to the AG. So they will come at the next agenda.
She was having a fever and he is also vomiting. So actually he cannot be detained with such conditions. So we directed our brother to come and see those in charge so that he will be sent to hospital. That was done and he was sent to hospital. He was detained. Actually he was detained at the hospital from the morning and he was discharged around 5:30 p.m. Actually he was sick, but God willing he is responding to treatment.
Process Mrano be Mrabedano, inshallah, wallahi, they be a bompaye, say, and Quebedadi, say, and young Colano, enter a man Tianka, and Yas and Nifu say, I, alas, a man to family Akabibia, first town, and Mikasano, inshallah, say, a chain, the court to be, because I am Crenadao. Police for Abba just obey interviews on at the end.
Ebusia na yenjina da mensa medu na yencha ya honti ya wayaba na yade egwazi ensemu yada abodomo.
Malatus oppositifolio, Piglina nitida, Tetraplora tetraptella, Pepsi dinesio africana, Eya habai, Eya nubra, Eya nuhini, a Jama heba present and sabre, Oti and Kane, a day and a yo how, stroke Yarian Ebubu, Siarian, a war, Eya Dadu, Athens when your name Yaribi to say gonorrhea, syphilis, chlamydia, trachoma, low sperm count, after we feature a ma, fibroid, a cross etu. Car Edwashiase, a cow cottage, a cow with cheap typhoid diarrhea, also after women who show pa, a Jama heba president, a cow say, Yadia Habano, the fresh, a year for, and the young Edmadam, Ubawe, one we, no more, a Hoya Babia, Yadia Habine, a set Nipasum, at the Trinity, a friend of a Jama heba president or solution. You are Habaya, you want Lubra, you want Yehinia, a bit with the Sayarano at the amount. Yehian is over to an among Luaba, Pokuase. Maida headquarters, you Kumase, Seria Junction, and after so betray bumper to bumper. You want Yanko Ponchira.
Franco Trading Enterprise. Phone Papa Fie and a half. Franco say with Tiamusu friend. Moamo pre TV, TV a 4K, as also your Android. So 32 inches TV. And also 40 and now 43. You go Casapa a 55 inches. Way na dear now open. Franco Trading Enterprise. Phone Papa, any TV Papa Fie and a half.
Someone trying, I'm a try one by a council Cassiano, a travel life, ever Facebook, bet me alcohol, not wash or comment, no like, and I wash, and I will be so any be asher. Now, I forgot the moon summoner and to so dear, not Ghana cocoa board for not one whatever to draw one much say. One more asher, you may be a see how much as one more coji, Bessiana, almost sign, almost $6 a year dollar no, war pepe or pepe back, which you put $1.5 billion, and I want more consigning. Now, for Modia Kotoko, 2021-2022, say you do cocoa is a don't be and one more adequate Mujuma, and no one announced Olam Ghana for about said the Omayano, one more aya the pa.
Abra Olam Managers Conference Chief Executive Ezema Cocoa Board Ora Joseph Bwangin Edu One and some for Casano and order to go Echemudem Oya den painful atnasa wajon Honda da one Oyeska Crabia Hodo Akasada Dado there was a day Bibia Bokoye na ontoma oye current crop season Bokonewe you na we wobeye pam na ono and Orichemude Oye afim pime bene dueno kor ekwa afim pime bene eduenu ebieno Oya da obey koye pa ezi amon the meantime no wa shase a wodu abobo and also so echem ebimude oye syndicated loan no osomobo abrochi sikan dollars no opepepim ekor echipo ebasa 1.3 billion US dollars no ona oye sika osor kwa wontum fanye edwumo sende na edwuma no abo apedo papa enti onche bia no wone syndication for wobetna se na wasensa inkrata ya wobaji sika tridi a oye US dollars no opepepe impim ekor echipo enum 1.5 billion ono namdo Emma oye Olam Ghana won so we nwa ajipada oye Ghana Cocoa Board for dwuma wedin de also enyiye pa
areas where we needed to go down to allow the industry to succeed, we did. So those were times that Cocoa Board was not able to pay for the farm gate prices. What happened was a lot of companies exited the industry and the market. Olam continued to be present, and then we took on some of these losses. But we use as an opportunity to make a statement that Olam is not here only to milk the farmer. Olam is not here to milk the economy. Olam is here to provide partnership and to be able to grow, to provide the necessary partnership to government so that all of us can succeed. We are operating a lot of businesses, as you know, especially take cocoa. We have a lot of processing plants across the world. And if you look at it, almost 60-65% of the world cocoa is between Ghana and Ivory Coast. And therefore, we need to really show love to our cocoa farmer, for the cocoa farmer to continuously have the confidence and the will to go.
Chief Executive of the Cocoa Board, Ora Joseph Bwangin Edu, and Amotenenka.
Yet, and some of the goes in some of the nice, Swafa Oshene. Amane bon samado onimiyan fo kojo upon enkroma ono eno orka se nisami na anyene de on money yake investors pa wone eni swadu hunu pa no wodi bia ba manga na babam wo afi apimedu nsonu afi mpime ne du nsonu mu 2017 no yake dwumedi pa wedi pa ekronyene de wotuma wa hwe emma oye investors another investment pa wo de ro manga na ha no ye na economy ni onya asam kwetete kram afren so wa hwe de oye improvement owo micro economic environment no so wa hwe mani na etum ejina ye pa na afi wan ko so hwe se asase idua de papa wo asase papa ne dua ade da otumodoriye na odema enimpa binum enti no so wa hwe mpa de yenya oye favorable economy land ewo oman yimu.
One of the major instruments that you have championed since 2017 is attracting investments into the Ghanaian economy to take advantage of the significantly improved macroeconomic environment, because you believe that when private capital is planted on fertile, favorable economic land, the harvest will abound. You instructed us, Mr. President, at the Ministry of Information to continue with efforts to keep the Ghanaian and international public informed of and involved in the efforts that you are making in stimulating a quick and broad-based recovery after COVID. It is pursuant to your instructions and your vision that we have brought together today the Ministry of Finance, which is responsible for leading the efforts to create the enabling environment, the Ministry of Trade, which plays a key role in generating investor interest and setting policy direction for investments, and the Ghana Investment Promotion Center, which takes the lead in pulling in investment into the Ghanaian economy. Mr. President, we've also brought together scores of investors and potential investors, some of who have already successfully set up and are operating in Ghana, some of who are also yet to settle. Key at today's gathering are also the public institutions and other stakeholders who are responsible for facilitating the onboarding of these FDIs. The speed and convenience with which they pay particular attention to the services that they offer investors go a long way to determine how quickly these investments can be onboarded so that the jobs, the growth, and the development we expect can unfold.
Nia yehuni ye onimiafo kojo upon Nkrumah. Ebusua na yenjina yidru yenchwe ya hotiawa na waliba onfa aguzi musam onfa modum.
Ashafo agudie mre na aswa yadeba abesum wo anwume no nsia kase ebo no so na nwumaku ahodo mienu a aso yasen amiade agudie mu nsem no eba abesum ene Ejama Herbal and Prayer Center and afinso no Ejama Media College we ni nwumaku ahodo mienu a waso yasen a abre bia yetimidi agudie mu nsem eba ebeto amoso ewo kase ebo no so mia majebre na mede eya agudie mu nsem no ebre mo no edin amejeso ene waliba afi yehye ensem na se enfama mu yehye agudie ensem na se de ane ede mu efri eye Ghana ni dehia ono ene sesi akai ede ma Arsenal the Gunners a wonum edi wonkui ewo England no mekire abrante Thomas Tay Party ene ndedie eni kasempa aba ni nyina ne se abrante etimi akopiem ewo Arsenal training na se wo mra eye pre-season ni mu Chelsea ene Arsenal ede kobo ani a abrante etimi ekopra ya enam so ema wotimi efri game minimum efri samre na besi se menemo ka say de Thomas Tay Party etimi ensi akan emfama Arsenal wo hwe Arsenal matches a wono mabo wo mo ne Brentford eye Chelsea ene emponi Manchester City a sa 3 matches we nyina abrante Thomas Tay Party entimi abobi ni nyina ne se na abrante ni GCM aba ewo Arsenal team ni woni se abrante na aba baka mo hunu se okay kebo ache se edi improvement sronko kra abre Arsenal wo hwe Arsenal team ni wo mabo 3 consecutive matches ewo Premier League na so go edi go mpodi e wonum nya bi na campaign se wonum etimi anya point eno nam so ema Arsenal fans ni kiremu se Thomas Tay Party awaba ne de wo mu gidi se wonum next match ne de improvement sronko kra ene beba Arsenal team ni mu ye free Thomas Tay Party ensem no so ani ye de ani e kiremu ewo eye Barcelona ni player ni ede Memphis Depay a osi akan ede ma Netherlands man no abrante inso etimi aye records no kokra na abrante wo hwe se obepiem ewo Barcelona na ne modern bo ene ni bibia kire se abrante no obetimi aba abeboa eye Barcelona team no na eye weekend match so eye Netherlands man no etimi de match hihye so ema abrante etimi bo modern ebo hat-trick na wo hwe ne hat-trick na wabo na eno nam so ema se wo hwe eye Netherlands one former players bi ti se eye Wesley Sneijder ene Empono Johan Cruyff wɔnom record a wɔnom ayɛ ɛde ato wɔ sɛ wɔnom ɛna abɔ hat-trick dodo paa no sese ɛyɛ abranteɛ ɛyɛ Memphis Depay etimi aba bebreki saa record yi a abranteɛ nso ɛgye ne samba ɛwɔ wɔnom atimu sɛ abranteɛ no bibia ekoyie ɛde mana season wey ɛyɛ Barcelona fan bia ni da so sɛ Memphis Depay sɛ wasi astate ententem na obo goals no obetimi ɛde saa ɛwura La Liga nim na Ronaldo so etimi aboa ama Barcelona etimi akon ahwɛ sɛ afi La Liga no wɔnom ebetimi agye ana ebusuafoɔ na ha ɛna brɛbɛma ɛkwan ɛmɛde agudie mu nsɛm no esie na dodo akonwa nso yɛntena so enchenti no yɛbɛfiri ɛyɛ emframam na menua bɛma agyata ɛne ɔbaapa akua nso ɛde kasebɔ no ntoaso no aba abɛtoa mo so na hyɛ no nso sɛ Ejama Herbal and Prayer Center ɛna afi so no Ejama Media College enyumakuo mienu yi ɛna ɛso yɛ ase a yɛde agudie mu nsɛm ɛbɛtoa kasebɔ no so ɛde ɛmɛmo ɔkenkanfoɔ no ɛyɛ me Waleba Makramo.
Malatus oppositifolio, Piglina nitida, Tetraplora, Tetraptella, Pepsi Dinesio Africana, Eya Habai, Eya Lubra, Eya Nuhini, Ejama Herbal Present and Sabre, Oti and Kane, Ede, and Eya how, Stroke Yarian Ebubu, Siaria, a war, Eya Odaju, Afens when your name you are able to say gonorrhea, syphilis, chlamydia, trachoma, low sperm count, after we feature a ma, fibroid, a cross etu. Ka Edward Shiase, a cow cottage, a cow with cheap typhoid diarrhea, also after women who show pa, a Ejama Herbal President, a cow say, Yadia Habano, ye fresh, a year for, and Yadia who Edmadima, Ubawe, one we, no more, a hoya babia, Yadia Habine, a set nipasum, at the Chiniaria, a friend of Ejama Herbal President or solution, you are Habaye, you Lubra, you want Yehinia, a bit with the Tayarano at the amount. Yehian is over one among Luaba, Pokuate. Maida headquarters, you Kumase, Seria Junction, and after so betray bumper to bumper. You want Yanko punch it out.
Franco Trading Enterprise. Phone Papa Fee and a half. Franco say what Tiamusu friend. Moamo pre TV a 4K, essentially Android. So 32 inches TV. Another 40 and now Yago Casapa a 55 inches. Umpe na dia na open. Franco Trading Enterprise. Phone Papa any TV Papa Fee and a half.
Ama ya try ho abayamfa ensem bitu aso dia na yehuri atrabo somponi akopie mu e obi man so dia na ye ko Ethiopia man ni mu na ukopie mu Ethiopia etifi fam ho dia na manebo chese kom a asi wo ho nyasam ketoa na amanebo chem dia bensa bosumi nkroni die chese Ethiopia federal government woni mpanifo bia omo woti grade mantem ni mu no wamo entokantokwa sane won sentoka na sane akọ enkrobi nso e bent grade where ye afa na feso ama Amhara hono and Tokana Sanya Kwanunti World Food Program for Echemuse, a com Ethiopia for from Nomsaqua and Ecosu.
Ukopiem ewo Ethiopia na inima wonom region back home one my friend Kaizi no sami ebusiaku anase nkrofukuo mienu wonom so wonom bi wonom afa eni Amhara sami nkrofo mienu ntoka abomu pa ntoka no akoso abe se abosumi na no nenam so amasami ukopiem wo Ethiopia ma inimu dia kirete computer pa ene de abesia wonom ben honom ye pa na no na eye ndumaku ayefra omo World Food Program eba amane ne wonu muchemchen ushe enipa be mboro eye 7 million na tamede e computer edi omo ani nyansen wonu enya aduane di e kom edi omo yepa na no muchemchen ushe eye enipa na emu be 5.2 million a wonu eti eye taibu wonu die wonu de adrebia de eye United Nations Food Aid for Survival no wonu eni timiba ebe ye wonboa ema aduane ansana wonu etini enya biedi enutino ama ukopimo Ethiopia mainima e computer e course wo pa sanso ena ye dunokwa ye friend e World Food Program for you so entu chimte wonu so e ye wonu ma familia pa se wonu letimi ne poni wa supply aduane eniti kando hwe wonu so hwehwe ya wo ya wonu ko se wonu ma ni pa bebro 530 million enkwa aduane ema wonu edia se de be bebo ama e computer e course wo Ethiopia mainima no ano Ni abrati asande de wade tu ebiase ama nyina ni se Ethiopia man no eko ahunyehiam nti womra na wombeboa wo mu ewo aduane afem
Ebusen yekopo mu ewo gini man ma ni nyina yakub dita akwadra ase wetu oni panyin no na ne ye odina mu ema wotumi edi da medwumedi no so asna hyabode obohwe de obama abanpa na afi wabama wone economy no so etumi egina ye
Australia penina ono ana namno suma gini atrapo edini ekotu wono mampenini afa kunde efri abenya no so no ene odensem ababeto emontina odesu gini adehye nyinani awetimi se wono enye ahomboabo apa na entebia wono eba benya aban foforo asa aban we obeboa ama egedie ene impuntunyuma ana akoso ewo mani ka aban esa ba be kanjini adehye nyina abom ka aban kroya esa ma obi bia ogi ni nan mu enya ne fa ho die ne mpo ni watima hu se ampani ampa no ane man gi ni mu eno se na wotem se wo hwe eye wonum eye man tema kesi ebe emochi eye wonum na won e ba be hwe no wonum e de eye afrafo wonum se fata akototo wonum se eye asoafo na wonum atimi ahwe no wadi dwuma so nko e de aboa ama gi ni man ne atimi asi impuntuom akọ impuntuom na eye odra ni pa ni ono ene ebi ani mu ma ku ni timi ko so amidi ene mama di amboya ene family de odi intemu nyina atuga ochire gini abehie ni se wonum enum tuntwan opena ente bia wonum ebenya aban foforo
na ebusuya ha na brema kwan ma yede kase boni nyinara esi na yanhye za odimu akoten nebe Ghana man panyin na adodan kwaku fadrozi atugwa achem de omani yen GDP ne de orboa ma otum ayedwuma na wagina ye papa
Sanso ena enkane mampani yewra John Domani Mahamane na ase aprobo a woboye kopie mu wo bro apoemanto na ahemfo kasa na ocho mu sese so na entwa ye mu pam no mu kama foforo so entimomo emfa nsa wo moyam
Damaran so ena urban economy hu nsensemi ara ena da NPP amayoku yen samchofu nhiem a wachem na yewra omampanyin da do Yohane Dramani Mahamade Ghana economy na oteto no oye ne wateto no to kra wa se no
Sanso ena PNC amanyoku man bisu chese wo mo pani a wodakuo na no Ora David Apasera so mo tunade so afenso wo mutita ne kwan so ora ban so wo so no so mo nyoma twoma sese nto bi a ye pani mo ya twa sense no emfa ho hye samonyoku ne nsemo nti sa ade a wo mo edo befa emra kwan so Ebusuafo nsam we ni afoforo pi na nwumre ye de ebeda no saade na nwumako bi adaroma ye mfa seda no bi ma ejama hebe impia center for wo se yade biara tete wo de fo ni kire mu e wo maso ye ho na wo hwo ma ho to ye pa yade bia wasazi so de ejama hebe impia center for wo mo esa eti yade bia wo na mu se sunsum anase ho na mo ni fa woni akire mu ho na omo hwa e ma wo ho ento ye pa ho no e ha ma no de sa yade enti wo de ka wo saade a wo tu yade na se kra e de ama bekwa empathy womaso ene miensa ene wo ma nkokumase a wo mo ewo atontu agogo sevia chance sanso ena tamadie na eye betire bompa to bompa wo banka dia poku asema ya so kese no ewo ho wo ba wo show aba ho to ye pa wo ha na mane bia wo na mo foni chemu afai wo mo sunsun mu product bia wo de kutia sunsun mu nsemunya bia beboa ye pa wo ba no wajo na so kwenchechi bia afempanifuo ewo 0244 848 053 and 0244 970-845 and
Ejama Media College when is shadun with that pay some show ejuma na esyen ye pa ni na Ejama Media College sepere kana kan kase bo another work some for you na kase freedom ni na menya ye Ejama Media College na ebenya ho entity pam say expedition graphic designing audio editing video editing MCR ejuma expedition kwana wo fado so camera mu so dan ni na ye Ejama Media College brand ba entity pam when ne ason ye papa na wa brabon onto to ye emfa more pam metro from paying 024 972 9673 024 972 from one and one to forms no ye 50 Ghana cedis per or the phone for yeah mammy wa papa
Everything for my yafa asadama ya bua for boy me timide and semi besumu anumre na yeko MC awadia na eye Desmond Senegal wutu wa one Stanley wo mo hwetin tim bibia my ban from mama wunya bi hwe nya bi etie ye afa kama na ti die na eye Salifu wone ban wo mo ewo ho hwetin tim bibia kama pa edemane afa new steam no mo nyina obia eboa bi pa na won gbagbo ansam na me bedi mo tia me edema wo producer no eye Ashley executive producer eye Apostle Ejama afa anyume so akenkan fo amote yenka eye me obapa akia dagpa beni me nua bema
ejata kwabana na from ejata kokko school time was occupying the Ishemo Kumja can Oya Castro Namajodo the destroyer Enti and Oya Ora Henry Cotta say if you misbehave I will arrest you. Enti Wobala na no share na fengo baby born na Henry Cotta when Busom na say Oya dig baby on ya epia Papa no boy me pa or boy me say if misbehave Mama watch enti I think the old boy my pa enti busuya ehe ya na de kase boni na ye de ebesi ye mo hina mo enisha adehye ye kwede time with Ejama and Otiodo.
Malatus oppositifolio, Pigrillina nitida, Tetraplora, Tetraptella, Pepsi, Dinesio, Africana.